everybody, I am back with another video. Before I get started here, I just want to say to all of you guys out there, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I hope all of you guys had a fantastic day. I hope all of you guys got to see your families, spend some time with them. Even if you had to work, I hope that you guys are all safe and, get to spend some time with your families today. Fortunately for me, I did get to spend plenty of time with my family. I was so thankful to be able to come home from college and just get to see all of my family. Putting all of these material things aside, seriously, my family really surprised me this year with just some amazing things, and I'm incredibly thankful for all of that. And I hope all of you guys had a great Christmas as well, because, for me, it is just about seeing my family, and coming home from college and being able to see them was fantastic. I do have some very, very interesting things to show you guys here, movies and games, and, I just want to go ahead and get right into this, and please, guys, leave comments, leave video responses, whatever you want. I want to know what you guys got, too. I want to hear from you guys, because it's very, very Alright, so we're going to start off with some of the movies I got. My sister got me one of my favorite movies from this year, and that is Super 8. J.J. Abrams and Steven Spielberg, the perfect duo, and they did not disappoint with this film. It is phenomenal. Has to do with some, kind of aliens coming, or an alien, I should say. Very interesting film. If you have not seen it yet, it is a must-see. And then the next one here is one of my favorites, too, came out not too long ago, and that is The Book of Eli. Set in, like, this post-apocalyptic world, similar to Fallout 3, and Denzel Washington has this book that everyone is trying to get from him, and you don't find out till the end what book he's actually holding, but now I'm not going to spoil anything, but it is a very, very fantastic movie. And of course, Calvin always makes a cameo in my movies, or my my videos, and he's popping back there. But Book of Eli, a very, very good movie. And I have tons of anime movies. Actually, before that, we have one more regular movie here. I have not had a chance to see this yet. That is The Rise of the Planet of the Apes with James Franco. I've been dying to see this movie, but I have not yet had a chance to. So if you guys have, please let me know what your thoughts are. But I'm very, very pumped to see that. Okay, so we have plenty of anime movies here. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but I am a huge fan of the animation of Studio Ghibli. Most of you guys probably saw my unboxing for Ni no Kuni Shikoku no Madoshi for the Nintendo DS. And Level 5 and Studio Ghibli actually created that game together, with Studio Ghibli doing the artwork for the game and the animation, which the game is just absolutely beautiful. It looks phenomenal on the DS, and thankfully they have the game coming stateside for the PlayStation 3, so all you PlayStation 3 owners out there will be able to experience that wonderful game, Ni no Kuni, which I believe is translated to Another World when translated to English. But speaking of Studio Ghibli, I have gotten several Studio Ghibli films for Christmas, which is awesome because I have not seen any of them except for Ponyo and Kiki's Delivery Service, and so I wanted to get more into those films because I know Mike from Aerodynamics, he's a huge fan, and he kind of has turned me on to the Studio Ghibli movies. But first movie here is actually not a Studio Ghibli film, but it is an anime film that I have been wanting to see for quite some time, and that is Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I've heard very mixed opinions and reviews about this movie. I've heard the not the cutscenes, but just the animation itself is fantastic, very crisp, vibrant, CG kind of graphics. But I've heard the narrative in plotline is kind of mediocre at best. But, I want to give my own opinion of it, and Final Fantasy VII is one of the greatest RPGs, in my opinion, of all time, as well as Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII for the PSP. So I have high hopes for it, but let me know what you guys think. Next here we have a anime series. I actually read some of the manga a few years ago, and I loved it, but I had never actually gotten into the anime itself, and that is Trigun, the complete collection. It's the complete series here, 26 episodes, it says on 4 DVDs, came in a very nice, 2K set here. You can't really see because of the glare, I'm really sorry about that. But, I'm really excited to get into this. I'm sure my roommate and I will dig into this once I go back to school. but I loved the manga. It was really interesting, really thick manga books too. So I'm really interested to see how the anime plays out because I've heard excellent things about Trigun. So you guys can let me know if any of you guys have seen the anime or read the manga. And, moving right along here, we have 4 Studio Ghibli movies. You know, some of these are just some of the most praised anime films of all time. And this first one here, if you go on any website and type in top anime films of all time, this ranks at the top of the list of almost all of those. And that is Spirited Away. Just reading the story on the back, it sounds really interesting. But this movie is held in such high regard from so many people. Anime fans or not, I've just heard it's a great, family-friendly, just great animated film, and a very nice addition to the Studio Ghibli collection. So I'm very interested in watching this one. And then one of the ones that I have seen, but it's nice to have, and that is Kiki's Delivery Service. And what's really nice about these Studio Ghibli films is they're packed very nicely. You know, they have these really nice slip covers, and then if you open it up here, it's a 2-disc special edition. And in all of these, I won't open up the other ones, but in all of them, they kind of have like this postcard-looking poster card here of the front cover of the DVD, which is really nice to kind of include that little insert there. But yeah, these all have really, really nice slip covers for their movies, so I really appreciate just how well packaged it is. But moving right along here, we had Spirited Away and Kiki's Delivery Service. We have 2 others that I have not seen, but I have heard great things about. And that is, one, we have Castle in the Sky. So please let me know if you've seen that. And again, that is Castle in the Sky. Turn it over there. And then we have My Neighbor Totoro, which just looks really, really nice. Really kind of just like adorable. I don't know. Basically, these children are only able to see their neighbor, Mr. Totoro. Okay, so moving right along to the games here, I'm gonna go a little bit more quickly here, just because you know, I've already taken up a lot of your guys' time here. I got 2 3DS games. These were actually launch titles for the 3DS, but I never got a chance to pick them up. We have Super Street Fighter 4 3D and Pro Evolution Soccer 2011 3D. I already put a lot of time into Pro Evo last night, and it is a fantastic game. I started a season with Manchester United, and my first game I had 5 goals with Rooney. That was really sweet. And Super Street Fighter 4, I played a little bit of it, but I can already tell that I'm going to have to spend a lot more time with it because it's not a button masher. You actually do have to learn how to do these combos, how to block, and really just kind of learn the mechanics of the game because it is not a game you can just jump into and button you smash your way through games. But it's still a lot of fun. 2 PSP games. We have Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy, one of the most bizarre titles I've ever heard of, and Monster Hunter Freedom 2. Monster Hunter, I've never played a Monster Hunter game, but it just looks like a lot of fun just to go around completing quests, doing, you know, finding new weapons, crafting new weapons. I always love action RPGs like that. And Dissidia Final Fantasy, I'm really interested in playing because I really want to play as Lightning and Zidane. Zidane, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, but from Final Fantasy IX, my personal favorite Final Fantasy game. Being able to control him in this game would be awesome. And it looks like there's a pretty steep learning curve for this game. I watched some gameplay reviews, and it looks really intense, but it also looks like a really rewarding battle system. And it definitely looks very intriguing. The graphics look absolutely incredible, and just a very varied roster of characters from all the Final Fantasy games, from Final Fantasy I, the Warrior of Light, all the way to Final Fantasy XIII. You have Lightning as starring in this game, so I'm very excited to sink some time. One more PSP game we have, The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the Premium Edition. Many of you guys probably saw Splatter Trigger's unboxing, but I know a lot of people here in the gaming community that have played through this game, and seeing that it's from Xseed, you have Falcom doing the soundtrack, I expect nothing but greatness from this game. I've already heard excellent things about it, and it is a turn-based RPG from Xseed, so I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, but I have not had a chance to play it. I got 2 Wii games, one of which I've been wanting to get for quite some time. I was hoping it was going to come out on the 360, but seeing that it didn't, I picked it up on the next best system that I have, and that is the Wii. Lord of the Rings, Aragorn's Quest. I've heard the game is very easy, but seeing that I'm a Lord of the Rings fanboy, I really don't give a crap how easy it is. I'm going to play through this game. I'm going to love it. I know I will. You can play as Gandalf and Aragorn in this game. You can play co-op, so I might play this with one of my friends, but I'm very excited to finally be able to play this game. And then, of course, Metroid Other M. This game was $5 brand new. It's a shame that this game dropped in price so quickly, just because I think that, was it Team Ninja, I believe, that developed this game. I think because of that, a lot of diehard fans of the series were kind of disappointed in just kind of the change of gameplay from, Metroid Prime to this. But, I'm still very excited to put some time into this and kind of see the story of Samus's past. Even though a lot of people were disappointed with, like, the cutscenes and everything, I'm still excited to sink some time. And then the final console game that we have here is Batman Arkham City. My game of the year, even though I haven't played it yet, I know it is going to be my game of the year. I just cannot wait to play this game. Batman Arkham Asylum has taken the place of Spider-Man 2 as my favorite superhero game. It might be moving to 3, and this might be moving to the #1 spot because I just know it's going to blow my mind from what I've heard from my friends and from reviews. So I'm very, very excited to begin this. I will probably actually be starting this tonight right after I film this video. So today, Christmas morning, my mom had given us all of our gifts, and we were all just sitting there. We were drinking coffee, just kind of hanging out. And my mom was like, all right, well, before we go over to, my grandparents' house, she's like, there's one more thing for each of you and your sister. So she gave my sister this giant box, and she gave me a giant box to open. And of course, to my wonderful surprise, it was a Nintendo 64. I was reliving the Christmas of, like, 98 when I got my N64. It was absolutely fantastic. Brought a giant smile to my face. And I was just so thankful to be able to see that. And she was only able to get one game, but who cares? Oh my gosh, I got the console. That's all I could ask for. NFL Quarterback Club 99, which actually just recently looked up some reviews for it, and actually has surprisingly pretty decent reviews. So, it's an NFL game that was made for the N64, so I'm sure it's pretty average at best. But my friend Ben sent me 3 games. He sent me Tony Hawk 2, Tony Hawk 1, and the Ocarina of Time. So I'll have plenty of games to just be able to bring back some nostalgic memories of the N64. And it was just so heartwarming to just relive that day of 1998, I believe, is when I first got my N64. Just being able to relive that Christmas moment of opening that, it was really great. And of course, I got a controller. This is a third-party controller, but yeah, I don't care. Seriously, I was just so thankful to be able to get that. And just, oh my gosh, you guys, I seriously, it was hard for me to accept all these gifts. I'm not kidding. I'm a very grateful person, and I don't like accepting these gifts because there are so many other people out there that aren't getting any of this. And, I just hope, my hope is that all of you guys had a wonderful Christmas regardless. And I hope, if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you all still had a wonderful holiday season with your families. You're able to spend plenty of time under a nice roof, enjoying some nice food. So I thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for watching this video, spending some time with me here Christmas Day. And, please, guys, leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys got for Christmas, or just let me know what you guys have been playing recently. Whatever. Just drop me some stuff below. Let me know what's going on. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And happy holidays, you guys, and I will see you soon.